Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. Welcome again, guys. Welcome back to another video lecture by Kame Biology. So we already talked about the B cell development in detail in the previous video lecture. So if you missed that video lecture, so first of all, go back and watch this video lecture. Today in this video lecture, I'm going to talk about the B cell maturation in detail. So let's start. Okay, friend. So B cell maturation is also occur inside the lymphoid organ and it's also occur inside the bone marrow. Okay. So let's suppose this B cells which is formed in the development stage. So this B cell is in immature stage. So this immature B cells will make their copies. After that, what we get different copies of the B cell. So let's suppose this is the first B cell. Second B cell, okay, so let me once again tell you that what actually we talked in the previous video. In the previous video lecture, we are at that stage that we get the immature form of the B cell. After that, this immature form of the B cell will be, divided. A lot of copies of the immature form of the B cells are formed. But remember, guys, each B cells are different from each other due to their receptor. Okay. For example, they have the receptor, let's suppose. So remember, so there is a very important concept behind that B cells. Okay, so now pay attention. What happened? We have the B cells having the receptors. A receptor, once again tell me that what is the receptor? Receptor of the B cell is nothing but it's a kind of antibody on the B cell surface. So these receptor molecules, as you can see present on the B cells, are the same. Now we have another B cells. But remember, in this case, they have also the receptor, as you can see. But this B cell's receptor are also the same. But remember, this B cell receptor and this B cell receptor are different from each other. This is very important concept. It doesn't mean that if the receptor are the same, so definitely this B cell receptor and this B cell receptor are also same to each other. This is wrong. The receptor of this B cell and this B cell are different from each other, but the receptor present on the B cells are same for their self. Similarly, in this case, they have also the receptor which are different from this B cell as well as this B cell. Okay. Moreover, these B cells have also their own same receptor which are different from this B cell and from this rest of 3 B cells. So let me draw. And we have also another B cell having their own receptor, as you can see. This is another B cells. Okay. Okay. So we get a lot of B cells, pool of B cells, we can say like that. And all these B cells are in immature state. So these B cells will be mature. In the previous video lecture in the T cell biology, if you guys remember, we talked about the T cell maturation. And the T cell maturation, we talked that it is very complicated and complex process. But in this case, B cell maturation is a very simple process. It's not to be complicated. And in the T cell maturation, we talked that for the maturation of the T cell, it required the macrophages. And in simple language, we can say that macrophages is actually the teacher of the T cell. They guide the T cell. They educate the T cell. And in the previous video we talked that T cell are mainly mature inside the thymus, which is acting as a university or colleges. And for the B cell maturation, or B cell, for in simple language we can say for the B cell education or for the B cell graduation, it need lymphoid organ or the bone marrow. Okay, so from there it will be mature or trained or educated. And for the B cell maturation, it required neutrophil. And neutrophil, in simple language we can say neutrophil is actually acting as a teacher for the B cell. They guide the B cell that what you need to do inside the immuno system or inside the when there is a disease condition, then what you need to do. Okay, now let's talk about the B cell maturation. What happened? First of all, we have a neutrophil. It's very simple process, okay, as compared to T cell maturation. First of all, we have a neutrophil which engulf the microbes. So let's suppose this is a kinds of microbes that is engulfed by the neutrophil. So this is what, this is the neutrophil. When neutrophil engulf these types of the microbes, so then they will break down these microbes into small fragment, as you can see, and then release out it from their body. So then they will release out each microbes fragment from their cell body. Remember guys, the engulfation process and the processing of the antigen from inside the neutrophil as well as inside the macrophages are different from each other. So remember guys, there is very important things that I must tell you about that. Neutrophil, when engulf the microbes, so then they will convert it and release out it from the body. But the same process is not occur inside the antigen presenting cell like macrophages, dendritic cell and B cell. They will also engulf the microbes and also break down it into small fragments just like neutrophil. But they will present one of the fragment of the microbes to their receptor, to the rest of the cell. But they are not doing this process. They just release out each fragments, and when the fragments are released, so then when the fragments of microbes are released, so then one of the fragment will bind to this one of the B cell, not with all B cell. For example, this, let's suppose this antigen fragment will bind to this B cell, let's suppose to this B cell. So then what happened? Randomly this B cell will be selected. This one B cell will be selected, and what happened? The rest of the B cell will be degraded, or programmed cell death will occur from this B cell, and the rest of the B cell will be degraded. When this B cell is selected, so let's suppose what happened? This is the B cell. This B cell is selected. Okay, and due to this B cell selection, what happened? As they have also the, let me draw. Okay, so this B cell is once selected due to this antigen portion which are bind. So not only one fragment of the antigen, but a lot of fragments of the antigen are bind to the receptor of this B cell, as you can see, due to which this B cell will be selected. And after that, this antigen binding actually telling to the B cell, this provide signal to the B cell, as you can see. All these antigen provided signal to the B cell that this is the correct B cell due to which the antigen are bind, and this B cell need to be matured, this B cell need to be divided, and this B cell need to be converted into plasma cell and secrete this type of the antibody where the antigen are bind. Suppose this antibody are the IgG. Okay, so then they will convert it into plasma cell and produce IgG antibody. If this antibody, if this antigen are bind to this one B cell having the antibody like IgM, so then this B cell will be mature and produce IgM. Remember, once the antigen binded, so then this B cell will be mature. They know all the properties of this antigen, and convert it also into memory B cell, and this B cell will also perform their activity or function, or we can say this B cell will be activated and perform their function. So what we get, actually we get the point that neutrophil actually mature this B cell like in this way. Okay, it doesn't mean that only one B cell will be selected. Sometimes different neutrophils are present, and they will some of the neutrophil will engulf microbes like algae. Some of the neutrophil engulf microbes like bacterial cell, like viruses, and when they are secreting each kinds of portion of the microbes. So sometimes this one B cell selected, sometimes this one. Okay, so sometimes all selected, sometimes any one of the selected, depending upon on the body that what kind of infection is present. If there is bacterial infection present, so then any one of the B cell will be. If there is fungal infection present, so again one type of the B cell will be say. If fungal infection, viral infection and bacterial infection is present inside the body, so then three or all type of the B cell will be selected and matured into the plasma cell, and then produce what? Antibody against each type of the microbes, or those antibody from which this antigen are recognized earlier. So this is all about the B cell maturation and their differentiation as well as activation. Inshallah, in the next video lecture, I will also explain the activation and the differentiation of the B cell in detail. I hope you guys get an idea about the B cell development and maturation. If you have any kind of question in your mind, you can write it into a comment. I will try my best to give you answer as soon as possible. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, share this video, and definitely subscribe the channel to get more interesting videos like that. Thank you so much for watching.